This video includes an overview of the entire Neuro Cervical package and detailed setup instruction for the ClearAccess table base, prone platform or open top, open frame or 4-poster style frame, multi-directional arm boards, thigh pad, ankle rest, and leg sling. This configuration is most frequently used for posterior spine surgery procedures such as decompression, laminectomy, discectomy, fusion, osteotomy, vertebroplasty, and kyphoplasty. The ClearAccess spine surgery table by OR Safety was developed to maintain all of the utility of competitive spine tables that are generically referred to as Jackson tables, while removing all of the notable drawbacks of those types of systems. The table maintains head-to-toe C-arm access for lateral, anterior, and posterior spine procedures, and can support the simultaneous use of 2 C-arms. While maintaining such unrestricted C-arm access and providing target site radiolucency, the ClearAccess table has a safe working load of 600 pounds and has a noticeably more stable operating surface, particularly for heavier patients. Without outboard wheels, the table allows shoulder-to-shoulder docking with the gurney, which facilitates safe patient transfer onto and off of the operating platform. Finally, and perhaps most notably, there are no towers at the head or foot end, completely removing the need for T-pins and allowing anesthesia direct access to the patient's head and airway. Notice that without outboard wheels and towers, the ClearAccess table has a dramatically smaller footprint than the competitive systems. A small footprint has been shown to be a significant benefit in the increasingly crowded ORs, hallways, and storage areas of most facilities. Specifically, Jackson-style tables commonly occupy more than 26 square feet of space, while the ClearAccess footprint is less than 12 square feet. Importantly, the ClearAccess table is the only spine table on the market that has 3 preset configurations, each configuration organized in response to customer feedback and intended to deliver the right amount of equipment to fit specific types of clinical practices. The ASC solution is configured to support practices dedicated to outpatient spine procedures and interventional pain management. The new standard is configured for hospital-based spine practices and can support anterior, posterior, and lateral spine procedures. The Neuro Cervical configuration supports practices that include brain surgery and posterior cervical procedures requiring cranial stabilization. In this video, we will highlight the ClearAccess Neuro Cervical configuration. This is the most broadly capable version of the ClearAccess table. It will support anterior, posterior, and lateral spine procedures, and with the use of the cranial stabilization system, can support brain surgery or cervical spine procedures that require cranial stabilization. Like the new standard configuration, the Neuro Cervical configuration begins with the ClearAccess table base and 2 tabletops: the supine platform or flat top and the prone platform or open top. The Neuro Cervical configuration includes the ClearAccess head support, multi-directional arm boards, the flex frame spine frame, and leg management system. Importantly, the Neuro Cervical configuration also includes the OR Safety cranial stabilization adapter and rope traction device. The cranial stabilization adapter is compatible with the base units of most cranial stabilization systems, including Mayfield and Doro. The rope traction device can be installed into the cranial stabilization adapter and is most commonly used for ACDF procedures. As an alternative to the provided flex frame, the optional ClearAccess open frame can be installed. Let's review the correct setup of the ClearAccess table with the prone platform, head support, open frame, multi-directional arm boards, the leg management system, and alternative leg management options, including a leg sling. Move the ClearAccess table to the preferred location in the OR. To lock the table to the floor, press any button on the hand controller to wake it. Both hand controllers will auto-sleep if inactive for 30 seconds. Press any button to reactivate, and then lock the table by pressing the wheels button firmly once and releasing. You'll note an audible beep as the table is lowered to the ground, warning caregivers to keep personnel and equipment clear of the table. If the prone platform is not already installed, it's likely that the supine platform, or flat top, is in place. If this is the case, remove the supine platform by grasping the silver handles at both ends of the table. Extend the handles by pulling outward, then lift and remove the supine platform from the ClearAccess table base. Next, install the prone platform or open top onto the table. To do this, bring the prone platform over the table and lower it carefully into the cradle. Once the prone platform is completely seated, depress both thumb releases at each end of the table to collapse the handles into the platform. Collapsing the handles at the foot end locks the prone platform into the base. Now build the table from head to toe. Install the ClearAccess head support by grasping the installation handles on either side of the device. Hover the head support over the head end of the table and pull outward on the installation handles. Place the head system onto the prone platform and release the handles. Verify that the head support is engaged by lifting up on the handles without pulling outward. Slide the head support to the desired location and lock in place by tightening both locking knobs. Adjust the height and pitch of the support plate by grasping both control handles and squeezing firmly to release the lock before making any adjustments to the support plate. Release the control handles at the desired height and orientation of the support plate to automatically lock it in place. Install the desired face pillow on the support plate. The ClearAccess head support is compatible with the prone view system. The ClearAccess OpenFrame Spine platform is sometimes generically referred to as a 4-poster frame. It consists of a chest piece and a pelvic support system. The middle of the heart-shaped chest piece is intended to support the sternum of the patient, and the cutouts on the bottom of the chest piece are intended to accommodate the breasts of female patients. The pelvic system is designed to support the iliac crest of the patient. To begin, install the chest piece onto the prone platform by inserting the feet into the gap in the inner rails of the prone platform. Engage the chest piece locking knob on either side of the platform. Note that the top of the heart shape should be toward the head end of the table, the point of the heart shape toward the foot end. Slide the chest piece toward the head end and then lock in place by tightening the locking knob. Install the pelvic system of the OpenFrame Spine platform by inserting the feet toward the foot end of the table, then slide forward to engage the inner rail. Remember to align the pads with the patient's sternum and iliac crest prior to transferring the patient onto the table. While the patient is on the gurney, orient the gurney so the patient's sternum is aligned with the chest piece, and then slide the pelvic system left or right to align it with the iliac crest of the patient. This will minimize pad and patient adjustments after patient transfer. The leg management system includes a thigh pad and an ankle rest. Install the thigh pad on the carbon fiber support closest to the open frame by wrapping the flaps of the pad around the support and joining the Velcro underneath. Adjust the placement of the pad as necessary by sliding it toward the head or foot end of the table. Repeat the installation procedure with the ankle rest on the carbon fiber support closest to the foot end of the table. To install a ClearAccess arm board, bring the arm board in at an angle that is superior to the side rail to engage the top of the side rail first with the arm board lock. Lower the arm board to engage the bottom of the side rail. If necessary, slide the arm board toward the head end or the foot end before locking the arm board onto the side rail. Lock the arm board onto the side rail by firmly hand-tightening the locking mechanism hanging from the bottom of the arm board lock. Once the arm board has been attached to the side rail, it's possible to arrange the arm board in an unlimited number of positions by supporting the arm board with one hand while moving the elbow of the arm board to a desired location. It's advisable to place the arm board lock and the elbow of the arm board toward the head end of the table rather than the foot end to prevent interference with the surgeon during the procedure. Once satisfied with the location of the arm board, lock the arm board in place by hand-tightening the large black knob at the elbow. Verify that the arm board is secure, then repeat with the second arm board on the opposite side of the table. Surgeon preference or certain types of posterior procedures may require alternative leg management options. If it's desired to position the lower legs on a flat surface, this can be accomplished by removing the thigh pad and ankle rest, pushing the carbon fiber supports together, and covering with a pillow or gel roll. If it's preferred to drop the legs into a sling, the carbon fiber supports can be removed and a sling installed onto the prone platform. First, remove both the thigh pad and the ankle rest from the carbon support pieces. Grasp the silver handle at the foot end of the prone platform and pull to extend the prone platform until it locks in place. Gently lift the foot end of the prone platform so that the platform is no longer engaged by the cradle of the ClearAccess table base. Then move the prone platform approximately 2 inches to the left or right and place it down gently so that the platform rests askew at the foot end only. Grasp the foot end carbon support piece with both hands, with one hand on either side. Use both hands to slide the carbon fiber support piece smoothly off the end of the prone platform. Repeat with the head end carbon fiber support. Once both carbon fiber supports have been removed, return the prone platform to the base and lock in place by collapsing the handle. To install an adjustable leg sling, wrap the straps around the foot end section of the ClearAccess table. Feed the 4 straps through their respective buckles on the opposite side of the sling and secure. The sling can be adjusted for each patient. The straps on the sling consist of a double-sided hook and loop closure that allows for continuous adjustment along the length of the strap. Once the patient has been positioned on the table, use patient restraint straps to secure the patient to the table before draping and preparation for surgery. Adjust the open frame and arm boards as necessary for patient comfort and to minimize the risk of pressure marks on the patient. Please consult the ClearAccess instructions for use with any further questions.